So last Wednesday, while going through 1 John 2, kind of the end of the chapter, we bumped into this amazing portion where it says that which you have heard from the beginning, the truth, let it remain in you. That's 1 John 2:24, and we spoke about how to have the truth remain in us. Okay, so how to not lose the truth from us. And one of the points was that many people brought up and also was part of the message was about exercising ourselves in it, basically using the truth. Okay, and this was really great. There was a sister who shared a really awesome testimony about previous Sunday's message and how it delivered her from some things, and we talked about this, and there was a great point. Why is it important to walk in the truth that you know to be true from the Word of God? Well, the answer is because if you're not using it, then basically that truth is not pouring out from you. Like that sister shared something that happened to her during the message by the work of the Spirit. And sharing the truth is great. Okay, so that's awesome. That's sort of a pouring out of the truth, and that's great. But the greatest pouring out of the truth is actually living in it, being active in it, actually obeying. Well, we could use the word obeying it, actually doing it. That's the greatest pouring out, and it's so important to pour out the truth, because if I don't do that, then fresh truth cannot come into my soul. And this is the same as in the Old Testament. Of course, there was like that very important regulation about flowing water. Okay, you were not supposed to have like water just standing there like undisturbed, but the water was supposed to flow because that's going to be clean water, right? But if it's just standing there, then all kinds of nasty stuff grows up in it. And this is also the same way with the truth. Like truth that just settles in our soul is not going to be healthy. We need it to pour through, and for it to pour through, we need to pour it out, and that's our choice, that's our decision. This is why it's so important to walk and live in the truth that we receive. Like if I'm just growing my head big as a believer and I'm learning new truth and more Bible verses and so on, but I'm just sitting in the same place and I'm never touching anyone's life with it, then how could new stuff pour into my soul? Because I'm kind of already full with all the stuff that I have received. And this is why it's so important to actually live with the truth. Because yes, of course, sharing it with my brothers and sisters, like I'm a preacher, okay? So I share the truth that God gives me many times, but that's not enough. Actually living in it, obeying it, that's the greatest use. That's the greatest pouring out of the truth, I should say, because then more new truth, fresh truth, refreshing truth can pour into my soul. So living in obedience is like the greatest. It's actually well thought through self-interest for us, actually, because then God can pour in more and refresh us more. So yeah, live the truth that you know. And God bless your day with that.